Burkina Faso's remarkable debt repayment, a bold step towards African sovereignty. In an unprecedented move, Burkina Faso has made history by clearing $4.79 billion of its internal debt in under a year, without the need for the millions of dollars in aid that many African nations have traditionally relied on. Under the leadership of President Ibrahim Traoré, the country has taken a powerful step towards financial independence, signaling a new chapter in the quest for African sovereignty and self-reliance. This remarkable achievement reflects a growing trend in Africa where nations are pushing back against Western financial dependency and seeking to take control of their own futures. President Traoré's declaration that Burkina Faso no longer requires foreign assistance is a bold statement that resonates with the sentiments of many African leaders and citizens who are tired of the historical exploitation of the continent's vast resources. The narrative of Africa's riches has long been overshadowed by a dependence on foreign aid, loans, and the influence of Western powers. Burkina Faso, however, is now showing that it is possible for African countries to break free from the chains of financial subjugation. Through careful economic management and a commitment to fiscal discipline, the country has repaid a substantial portion of its debt without external support, challenging the notion that African nations are unable to stand on their own feet. In just 1 year, Burkina Faso managed to pay off $4.79 billion of national debt. This feat not only reflects economic resilience but also highlights the potential for Africa to thrive without the constant interference of Western financial systems. The success of Burkina Faso serves as a beacon of hope, demonstrating that with the right leadership and strategy, African nations can manage their economies independently and chart their own paths toward prosperity. President Traoré's actions have sparked a conversation about Africa's economic future. The continent is rich in resources, minerals, oil, agriculture, and more, but has often struggled to reap the full benefits of these resources due to a combination of corruption, mismanagement, and the predatory practices of foreign powers. Many believe that the true potential of Africa lies in its ability to harness these resources in a way that benefits its own people rather than lining the pockets of multinational corporations or foreign governments. While the road to complete financial independence for African nations is still long and fraught with challenges, Burkina Faso's success is an encouraging sign that the continent is on the right path. By paying off a significant portion of its debt without relying on external aid, the country has demonstrated that it is possible to resist the influence of Western powers and move towards a future where African nations are not just recipients of aid, but active players in the global economy. Africa's journey towards true independence, both politically and economically, is an ongoing process. Burkina Faso's achievement is a reminder that the potential for greatness lies within the continent itself. The leadership shown by President Ibrahim Traoré sets an example for other nations to follow, inspiring them to pursue policies of self-reliance, fiscal responsibility, and independence from the Western powers that have long held sway over African affairs. In conclusion, Burkina Faso's debt repayment is not just a financial victory, it is a symbolic act of resistance against the historical exploitation of Africa. It is a call to action for all African nations to recognize their own potential and work towards building economies that are free from external control. With its remarkable achievement, Burkina Faso is leading the way for a new era of African sovereignty, one where the continent can thrive on its own terms.